Hey everybody, this is Kevin Davidson, your host for Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective, and this is episode number 41. I'm getting up there in episodes, so I hope you guys are watching. I have a pretty cool podcast this week. Both of my guests speak Spanish, so if they decide to start talking to each other, I'm not going to know what's going on. But if you are a real estate agent or a vendor that operates in the Fort Bend County area, I'd love to have you on the podcast. Give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com. And I can't do this podcast if it wasn't for my support team, Jennifer Smitis, the Area Vice President, Caitlin Kornick, Devin, the escrow officers here in Sugar Land, and Wendy Santana and Adriana Alzate, who will be my second guest today from the Richmond office. So in saying that, let's get started. My guest that's sitting to my left, this is Arturo Arredondo with Houlux Homes, brokered by EXP. I did not think I was going to get that right. It's the first time he's been on the podcast. Say hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you guys doing today?
So tell everybody real quick who you are, what you do.
So my name's Arturo Arredondo. I grew up in Southeast Houston near Hobby Airport. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. It is my primary market. I help people buy and sell real estate. También hablo español, so puedo ayudar a mis clientes en español, si gusten. Why I got in this business? Growing up as a kid, I saw my mom purchase a home, and it was around the 2008 recession that we had, and so she was one of the people who kind of struggled with trying to keep her home because she had been put in an interest-only home loan, and
Really?
Those loans are actually no longer allowed.
Yeah.
Thankfully, lending has gotten a lot tighter on lending practices, and we're not really seeing any more of that. But it just really made me realize that if you don't have the right representation when making such a big investment, things could really work out for the wrong. But thankfully, my mom did not lose her house, and she still has it today. And nothing makes me happier than helping other people achieve that American dream of buying their home ownership.
Awesome. So how long have you been an agent now?
I've been an agent for over 5 years now.
Okay. And would you consider yourself a buyer's agent, listing agent, leasing agent, or investor's agent?
I consider myself a do-it-all agent. I don't like to turn down any business. I like to help everyone if I can. Of course, in Texas, there's only one license, and you can do either commercial or residential. I do believe that we should kind of stay in our lane in those terms, so I definitely do mainly residential, but I do hope to extend out into the commercial into the future.
Where do you, what area of town would you say is your expertise? What geographic area do you like to work the best?
I like working Southeast Houston because I grew up there. I know the area like the back of my hand, the schools, the flood zones, you name it. But currently I do live in Richmond near Pecan Grove. So I have sold quite a bit of homes in that area just because, I can show houses at any time if it's down the street. But I definitely work all over. I just leased a property out in Dayton, Texas yesterday. So I had to drive out there, pick up rent checks and deliver keys. I like to work anywhere that'll have me, honestly. If, someone needs help buying or selling or getting their property leased, I'm happy to help. Licensed all over Texas.
Awesome. And how do you see, what is your outlook on the market for 2024?
I believe this is going to be a good year for us. I know for me, at least, the beginning has been a slow start. The first quarter definitely wasn't as busy as it was for me last year. But I know the past year we really struggled with rates only seeming to increase and increase and increase. So I believe last year we had a lot of buyers, I had some included, who kind of put the buying process on hold, waiting for the rates to hopefully drop soon. And also there was a bunch of people last year who I believe didn't list their homes because they knew that homes weren't absolutely selling for 20, 30K over asking the way we were in 2020 and 2021. So they also wanted to hold off a bit and wait. So I believe right now there's a lot of pent-up buyers and home sellers that if we do see the rates drop down to the low sixes or even the fives, hopefully, I believe the market will get on fire.
Would you recommend somebody that's on the fence about buying a property to buy now or wait?
If someone's looking to purchase, I would absolutely say the time is now. I know as realtors, it's cliche that best time is always now. But I mean, really, right now, I have some buyers that I just got a house under contract this week, and pricing, I have really never seen it be better. In spring, I listed a home, I want to say early last year in March. I had it under contract in 3 days. We listed at 450. It sold for 470 to some buyers coming from Denver, Colorado. So we have a lot of out-of-state buyers that, really are always looking at our market. But the house I just got under contract in spring, it was for around 370, and it also has a pool and pretty similar year built and square foot wise. So, I mean, that's 100K difference, So I don't see why buyers are not out buying right now because just like it's common news when that rate goes down, sellers also know and pricing will go up.
So how do you feel about new builds versus resale?
I think new builds could be definitely whatever someone's taste is more into, but I know with new builds, nowadays insurance is a really big issue. Insurance is getting really expensive due to higher increase in claims, especially here in the Southeast Texas region with hurricanes and flooding. So I know right now, if a roof is over 5 years of age, the interest rates are already increased. So, I mean, for someone who is probably a first-time home buyer, I would definitely recommend a newer build, just so hopefully there's lesser issues with the home and cheaper interest.
Less risk.
Cheaper insurance.
Yeah, less risk for the insurance company.
Exactly.
Awesome. So this is Kevin's Corner, real estate from a marketing perspective. So what does Arturo do to generate leads and grow your business?
To generate leads and grow my business, I like to really put myself in people's face. I try to stay on social media a lot and volunteer for causes that I care for. Tomorrow, I'll be volunteering with the Bread of Life near downtown Houston at the church right under the 610 underpass. No, the 45
Star
underpass. Yeah, no.
No, it's not Star Hope.
I don't think so. I believe it's Methodist Church
Oh,
or
okay.
St.
Yeah,
John's
yeah.
Church, one of those. It's
Yeah.
right by the Nos Temenos Center downtown, and we hand out like produce and bread and all kinds of food. The cars just get in line, and we just put the food in their trunks. It's a pretty fulfilling experience, and I love helping the community in any way I can.
Nice. Tell everybody a little bit about the organization that you're going to go work for tomorrow.
They're called the Bread of Life. You guys can find them on Instagram and also sign up to volunteer. They offer food distribution every first and third Saturday of the month, and I'm usually there every first Saturday to help out volunteering.
Nice. So if you are a real estate agent and you come to me for marketing help, one of the things that I always recommend is that you pick a charitable organization that means something to you. Help out, volunteer, but then take that to the next level and promote that you do that, because it shows people that you're giving back to the community, and anybody that might also find that charitable organization near and dear to their heart, or just the fact that you're volunteering helps people get to learn a little bit about you as a person, as opposed to just a real estate agent. And you might get a connection with somebody that likes the same organization.
Absolutely. And if anyone is ever in need of those services, there's no requirements. You can find out all the information with the Bread of Life on Instagram, or look them up online and find out all the details on what time service starts.
Yeah, I've worked with Camp Hope a lot. So
Nice.
Camp Hope is for veterans that come back from military with PTSD. So, and I created a program with Camp Hope when I was in property management, and we would get at least 1 or 2 contracts a month just because of that organization. Yeah. What else? Do you do any networking? Do you have a website? What kind of other marketing stuff do you do?
So I am on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I am on Facebook and YouTube, as well as Twitter. You can find me at Sold XAA or Sold X Arturo Arredondo, and as well as Houlux Homes on Facebook.
Do you Do you have a Google My Business page?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, Houlux Homes does have a Google My Business page.
Very nice.
I also collect surveys on HAR. I currently have a 5-star rating and about 14 surveys.
Well, then if you are watching this podcast and you need real estate, you got to call Arturo.
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 346-464-5720. It's my cell phone number. I have it on me at all times. I answer all the time. I pride myself in that. When people say, what do you offer to your clients that others don't? I say my clients can reach me at any time because I can't count how many agents I've tried to reach for a deal and never get an answer.
You led right into my next question, so that was pretty cool. Thank you very much. Tell everybody what your email address is.
My email address is Arturo, Arturo, period, Arredondo, Arredondo, at exprealty.com.
Awesome. Give them the phone number one more time.
My phone number is 346-464-5720.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being on the podcast, Arturo. I really appreciate it.
Honestly, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much for having me. I look forward to being here again.
Yeah, you will be back. I promise.
Absolutely.
So we're going to go to segment number 2 in just a second. We have Adriana Alzate from the Richmond office, who also speaks Spanish. So, before we go, tell everybody something in Spanish that I don't know. Just speak Spanish.
Mucho gusto. Gracias por mirar esta sesión hoy y espero que me llamen si necesitan alguna ayuda con sus bienes raíces en vender, comprar o si gustan rentar una propiedad. Solo me llamen a 346-464-5720.
Awesome. Thanks again. We'll be back with segment number 2 in just a couple seconds. Bye, everybody. This is Kevin, and I'm back with segment number 2 of episode number 41 of Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. And the young lady that I have sitting next to me, this is Adriana Alzate, who is our newest escrow officer in the Richmond office. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, how are you?
So she, her specialty, her niche, her claim to fame is that she speaks Spanish.
Yes, hablo español también.
So if you are a real estate agent in the area that needs a Spanish-speaking escrow officer, then we now have one. I've been trying to get one for 2 years since I've been here. Now she's here. She's in the Richmond office. Doesn't matter that she's in the Richmond office. She's in the Richmond office, and she can close anywhere in the city of Houston that she needs to close.
Yes.
So, but you've been here for a few months now, 5 or 6 months, right?
Yes.
So how do you feel about your new position?
I actually enjoy it, and I really am looking forward to more things to come. So, yes, I actually liking what I'm doing at the moment, and I have things in the works. So hopefully the business keeps growing, and of course I'll get more deals.
I just sent you one today.
Yes,
We got
I
one
did
today.
get one today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah. Tell the agents out there. So you're an experienced escrow officer. You didn't come to Stewart Title fresh, brand new. You have experience doing this. So
Yes.
let's talk about some of the things now that you're getting comfortable and you're meeting people and meeting agents. What are some of the things that you would like them to know about the process that would make everybody's job easier?
I guess it's just really to have all the proper documentation, like really get the contract fully executed, because sometimes, there's like the initials or signatures or the executed date missing,
There was a signature on the one I sent you today missing.
Yeah, well, the sellers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
so I'm
sellers.
still pending on that. But also, like, the buyers and the sellers information is very crucial, just because, as soon as we open title, we have to send our welcome email, introducing, who is their point of contact, who's going to be working on their transaction, and kind of keep them, knowing, who's the person who's going to do the whole transaction from the start to finish, and kind of get them updated throughout the transaction as well. And if they have any questions, they already know who to, who to get to, of course. And as well as, like, if we need anything, regarding the transaction, it just depends on the situation. We already have that information up front, and we can, like, pick up the phone, send out an email, and be like, hey, because of course we'll also reach out to the agents, but it's also good to also have the party, which is the buyer and the seller, information. So in case we can get a hold of the realtor, we can go straight directly to the actual party. So that way we can get everything as soon as possible, because the whole point of the process is that the contracts are 30 days and we're trying to get everything done within those 30 days or less, and, you know, trying to avoid any extensions.
What I've learned in the 2 years that I've been in this particular part of the industry is that no matter who or how many different entities are involved in the transaction, if there's a problem, it's always title's fault.
Yes, they always try to blame it on us.
It's
I don't know
always
how
Title's
is it that we always get the ball on our court. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it can be a little bit of everyone. I mean, it's not here pointing fingers. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like trying to figure out the solution and then just trying to get the transaction going and getting it closed. So that way everybody can be happy. And
we're the ones managing the whole thing, so we're the ones that get the phone call and the email. And
I guess because we're like the end person of the transaction, of getting everything cleared, done, and processed, and all that, fun stuff.
People ask me all the time, how fast can you close? I always tell them it all depends on the people that are involved and how fast and easily they get me what I need.
Exactly. Yes.
So, cash deals are faster than finance deals, but still, I mean, we could be sitting here done waiting on somebody else.
Correct.
And we can't close because of them. So
yes.
It all depends on everybody that's involved. You are officed out of the Richmond location, which is, Taylor, the address?
Yes, is 2116 Thompson Road, Suite E1, Richmond, Texas, 77469.
And it's right, if you're coming off of 59, you go over the railroad tracks right past the library on your right.
Yes.
It's on the left about a block down.
Correct. You won't miss us.
No, I don't know. The office is in the back. So
yeah, I mean, the moment you just turn, you go straight to the back. And you'll see the red Stewart sign, and it's a very welcoming office, very homey, the way how we have it decorated, as as soon as anybody walks into that office. So that's the impression we want to make the clients feel welcoming and warmth, because we're trying to get the clients comfortable of what we have to offer as a title company and as an escrow officer.
We have 2 closing rooms. There are, Adriana is not the only escrow officer in the office. Wendy Santana is also there.
Correct.
But we also have Janice, who is the
receptionist / processor, and then of course Gracie. She changed her last name.
It was Krager, but now it's something else because she got married.
Yeah, there it goes.
There you go.
Yes, she is Wendy Santana's escrow assistant.
Okay.
But she also assists with me, but mostly on the funding department, on
there you go.
Funding the transaction after.
So we have, even though we're in a smaller town with a smaller office, we still have all the people, all the systems, all the experience.
Yes.
Nothing to worry about. And like I said, you might be in Richmond and the house might be in Humble. You can still close it.
I can still close it because we still have other Stewart offices under our umbrella. Even if they're not under our umbrella Stewart, we can still reach out to that Stewart Title, or I can even, obviously drive to that location to do the courtesy closing. So it would not really stop me from, get the deal done.
If we call the Humble Stewart Title, that's, based on my knowledge, that's considered the courtesy close.
Correct.
Or we can have a mobile notary go.
Yes.
And if that doesn't work, then we'll send you up there.
Correct.
But no matter what happens,
we'll still get
if you need a Spanish-speaking escrow officer or a badass escrow officer,
yes,
you can send it to her in Richmond and she'll take care of it. Tell everybody about the upcoming event that's going to feature you.
So we have an event in April, which is a good month because, spring and be nice weather, because I know we have an up and down weather. And I guess the event is really to try to attract new real estate agents in the real estate industry, because I know every year there's always going to be a new person, joining the real estate business. And, I'm sure they want to kind of get their feet wet to see, what they need to do to start, as who they need as a preferred title company or escrow officer to kind of, earn their business and trying to work and basically help their business boom as well as, everyone else. So that's my target is really just, to get new real estate agents. And of course, the ones who have been in the industry as well are welcome as well too, because you never know, you might be real estate agent can be, like you said, Humble or in Cypress, but they have a listing in our area. I mean, it's always great that we can do a closing in our end as well.
And you want to attract the newer agent, and you're willing to help them. So you're willing, questions. If it's your first or second transaction and you're still nervous, or you have questions about how to fill out this or what to do next, call you.
Yes, call me, or if y'all need to explain the settlement statement, the closing disclosure, because I know it's a lot to kind of take in. It's just you just learn as you go. As for everybody,
well, brokerages, they want you to sign up, but there's no one there to actually
guide them and kind of, because the knowledge is there and everything. It's just really getting the right people and right connections to kind of help you, with the process. Because sometimes, it can be a lot. So
it can definitely be a lot. So what can they expect? What kind of event is this? What are you doing this for?
What am I doing it for?
Well, agents, but I mean, what can they expect when they come to the event?
Oh, well, I'm expecting for them to come and attend to the event. So, and of course,
where's it at?
It's going to be at Bar Louie.
Bar Louie.
Correct.
Where? I'm working on that, but yes.
Yes, the one on.
It's in Town Center.
In Town Center here in Sugar Land.
Yeah.
I don't know the correct address.
I just say off 59 and Highway 6.
And Highway 6. It's in that little center right here in Sugar Land.
Mm-hmm.
They have good food, good drinks, and I'm a martini girl, so they have good martinis.
It's not on the happy hour menu, but we'll work it out.
You could do at least one special. At least one.
Yeah. Door prizes.
Yes, door prizes.
There should be some vendors there.
What happened?
8 or 9 vendors there. It's going to be more of a networking thing, but come out and meet Adriana.
Yes, come and meet me. And of course, like I said, for all new agents, it's a way to kind of also connect with other real estate agents, because you never know what you might need from them or what you learn from them. And it's all about connections at the end of the day, and basically, start your business and build up your business and clientele. So that's what it's really about. And I'm here as well to build my clientele and build that relationship as well with the
So we're looking at April 11th.
Yes.
Is the date, from 6 to 8 p.m. Hopefully at Bar Louie in Town Center.
Yes.
At Highway 6 and 59. So if you're watching this podcast and you see this, mark the date down, or watch for the flyer to come in your email inbox from the database blast. And if you're not getting emails from us about our events, let me know and we'll add you to it.
Yes. You can always check our Facebook page at Stewart Title Richmond and the Sugarland.
Yeah, they'll be all over social media, Instagram, Facebook. And your Facebook and Instagram, and Arturo's Facebook and Instagram, and everybody's Facebook.
Everybody,
and Instagram.
We all gonna be tagging everybody.
Yeah, so, whether they need title service, they have questions, they need help, they want to go to the event, they want to meet you.
CE classes, because he hosts
CE classes, yes. We'll be doing a lot of educational events at the Richmond office, more than we did last year. We had 2 this week, back to back.
Back to back, yes. They were good CE classes, and
there was a full house.
Yes,
both
full
of them.
house. Yes.
So any of that stuff you guys need, marketing help, CE credits, CE classes, or you just want to talk to her, how do they get a hold of you?
They can email me at adriana.alzate@stewart.com. The way it's spelled is ADRIANA.alzate, ALZATE @stewart.com. And my number to reach me, which is the Richmond office, is 281-340-0404.
Now, I have to say this because I have some people that have done this before. Stewart is not spelled STUART. It's STEWART.
Did I say that?
No, you said it right.
Oh, I was saying,
but if
because of Stewart, there's a different way.
Exactly.
Yes, because of the actual name.
Yeah.
Yes, I was like,
so STEWART.com.
Yes.
Okay. Give them the phone number one more time.
The number is 281-340-0404.
Awesome. So if you guys need a Spanish-speaking escrow officer, please give her a call. She's here, ready to help you, ready to answer your questions, and just help your business grow
Yes.
and be
all
very
about
smooth.
growing.
So hopefully we'll see you guys on April 11th at her event. Thanks for coming in for the podcast
Thank
again. I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you to Arturo. He was his first time being on the podcast. He'll be back many times.
Yes.
Something tells me he's going to create his own podcast, but
You should.
he did a great job. So this is episode number 41. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, if you are an agent or a vendor watching this podcast and you want to be a guest on the show, give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com. And again, I cannot do this podcast if it's not for Jennifer Smitis, the Area Vice President, Caitlin Kornick, Devin in the Sugarland office, and Adriana Alzate and Wendy Santana in the Richmond office, and our processors and assistants and office managers and the whole 9 yards.
Yes.
So thanks, guys. So we will see you next week.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.